Biggest game of the year. Being played on October 19th, 2019. Both teams undefeated overall. Both teams undefeated in the Tri-Valley Large Division. Is this the last league game, Rob?
Well, it is for all the marbles, because whoever wins this, even if they lose next week
to a league opponent,
they'd still each have one loss, so head-to-head would be the determinant. So this is for the Tri-Valley Large title.
So there's one more league game, but as you say, it really doesn't make a difference. The winner of today's game is going to be the league champ.
That is correct. And beautiful weather, slight breeze, about 60 degrees.
Perfect day for football. Biggest crowd of the year as well. Lines outside.
Still waiting to get in. I told everybody, get here early.
Well, the boys were on the field early.
They're ready for this.
Oh, yeah. Ashland kicking off. Holliston receiving. Holliston with a pretty high-powered offense.
Agostinelli to take the kick.
And the Clarkers moved the ball pretty well themselves.
Tough sun. We'll see how they adjust. We know that was difficult a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
same
situation, same kind of sun, yeah.
Yep.
Slightly lower, a week lower than last week.
And we've got Christian Schneelock and Mitchell Gimblett back deep.
Good,
Gimblett
hard
coming to
line drive. He handles it on the 18. He's across the 30. He's in trouble. He spins, but he doesn't make the 35 until they get him down.
That was number 11, Christian Schneelock, the junior.
So the Panthers are going to be starting their first possession. The Clarker defense has been very tough this season, but they've had a little susceptibility to the pass on the long plays. And one game, I'm trying to remember which game it was, the short passing game hurt them quite a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was Hopkinton or
Holliston does it all too.
Medfield.
They come up with some big plays. They use a bunch of different formations, and they use a bunch of different plays from every formation. So
tight ends, 2 wideouts, and a man in motion. But the running back gets it. Good hard run. Doesn't get to the 40.
Number 21, Benson.
So it looks like Tristan Benson is going to be the back. And the quarterback is...
And they'll use a couple different backs. They'll give it to Gimblett, number 24.
Number 6, Matt
Arvanitis.
Arvanitis is their quarterback. And Matthew is a senior. Always a good sign for a team when you have a senior in the quarterback position. Two wideouts and a slot. Straight downfield, straight back with time. He went for a check down to an outlet receiver. He was looking for Ryan, and tough catch. He threw it hard.
Bubba Gazer with the tight coverage. Good job there.
And I guess the clock has had them covered downfield because
that's a long throw too. He's on the his right side of the hash, throwing all the way over here.
It's a good part of the whole field. And the field is 55 feet wide.
So big third down early on.
55 yards.
We've seen the Clockers a little susceptible on early defensive.
High snap, quick out.
But they got some
Clockers
defenders.
are all over it, but he slips through. Picks up a first down. Clockers had that play, but he was just too shifty.
Yeah.
Mitch
Gimblett.
The senior.
Gimblett. Yeah.
First down of the
Coach
game goes to
McKay's
Holliston
not
as they near midfield.
I think he might have thought there was a holding or a legal block, pick play maybe.
Avanitis hands it off.
Tristan Benson.
He's a hard runner, Rob.
He is. He reminds me of Lopez with a little bit more bulk.
Good position here for the Panthers. They're in Ashland territory at the Ashland 45, but they get a second and very reasonable 3.5. See if he goes downfield.
And I was talking earlier when Todd and I did a little in the pregame. Eddie Braganca's back, I believe, so hopefully having him in there, they can get a little bit of pressure on the quarterback.
Eddie's a player. He helps.
It's definitely been lacking the last couple weeks.
He handed it off.
Great job there.
I think it's Gimblett on the carry.
Griffin Frank and Iannarelli.
Could have been Benson as well.
That was Gimblett.
Yep. They don't get it, but they get closer.
It's a generous spot. Oh, no, there we go. We got a yard, full yard. And unless they lose about 4 or 5 yards, I would think they're going to take 2 shots at it.
They're going to pass. Let's see. I'm guessing the run, but
they have Benson lined up behind Arvanitis. Gets the handoff.
Interesting exchange, Rob. What happened there? There was a little fancy footwork in the backfield, but it went off clean. And the second first down of this drive, it started at around the 34, and they're now at the Ashland 38. First and 10.
They'll use a lot of misdirection, this quarterback, and he's good at hiding the ball. It's tough. It's tough for the cameraman to follow it, let alone.
He wants to pass. He lets it go quick. It's an outlet out to number 5. That's Brian Gary.
Grover on the tackle.
It's a good gain, but a second and same as last time, a 2nd and 3-ish.
Ball spot on the 31.
Yeah, we're just underway in the first period. Ashland undefeated and Holliston undefeated at William Cunis Field at Ashland High School. October 19th, 2019. TVL large title at stake today. Up the middle, a first down.
Another carry by Tristan Benson.
Benson the ball carrier.
Stop.
And that's 3 first downs now, Rob.
Yeah.
And,
those 6, 7 yard first downs are make it tough.
Yeah, that's a key play. And they've mixed it up nicely.
They will.
They haven't gone downfield, but the short passes.
Like I said before,
they've had a couple of good ones.
They'll use a bunch of different formations, and they'll run a bunch of different plays out of every formation. So you can't just kind of focus and think, oh, that's the
3 wide outs. 1 goes in motion.
They got nobody on the right side.
It's going to be a run. And the clock is stopping.
Ryan Dwinell's in there early. Bringing down Dylan Ibbotson.
Dylan's first carry of the game, number 22. A variety of backs being used by the Holliston Panthers, coached by the veteran Todd Kiley. He's had a great success in his time at Holliston High School.
They got it spotted on the 25. The first down marker is right on the, where's the first down marker? I thought it was on the 25.
No, they made that first down, Rob. It's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you.
He's going to run it himself.
Arvanitis.
And that's why it's a first down play.
Arvanitis with the quarterback rollout.
Matty Arvanitis knew what to do and knew how to get that first down and got it.
So many weapons.
The drive has now reached the Ashland 15.
And, first down.
The drive has taken nearly 6 minutes, but it's been steady. It's not like the Clocker D is getting chewed up, but
biggest gain is that one right there, about 9 or 10 yards.
Yeah.
There's some good pressure there.
He's still on his feet. He lost yardage. He's all the way back to the 24.
It's almost like the handoff was a little shaky, and that. And I forgot.
Matt Neal was in there. Wow. Number 12.
Even before Neal got in there,
He kept trying to sweep, right, Rob? He kept trying to bounce out, but he was going backwards.
Yeah, we got some good pressure in there.
Well, that changes everything.
Got upfield.
2nd down and 17.
2nd and 17. Clock is running. I don't know what the conversation is. The officials confer, but the clock continues to run.
Oh, I think they may have stopped it inadvertently, so they want to run a few more seconds because it shouldn't have stopped.
We're under 6 minutes. Panthers have had the ball the entire game. Thrilling to bring this game to you live, streaming live on WACA-TV. He's got it over the middle.
That's just what they do.
Woo! What a play. Almost went. Topher Ryan with the big reception and a very cool customer, Matt Avanitis.
Fumble. Ashland got it.
I didn't see that, Rob. Did they strip him?
I think they stripped him as he was fighting for that
Wow.
last yardage.
Wow.
And they don't replay here, so that one's our ball.
No, there will not be a 10-minute delay for replays.
And what a huge stop there on a beautiful play call.
Oh, what a play.
That is what they do. The misdirection with Gimblett running in the backfield, and they ran that same play before and it handed it off.
So
At that point to Ibbotson, this time they just did a little screenplay over the middle.
Game, they had it for 6.5 minutes. Ashland takes over at their 2. First down. Our quarterback is Dominic Kavanaugh. He goes right to Eddie to start it, and he picks up a handful.
Carry up the middle.
Yeah.
Eddie Lopez. Good for 1 with the 2nd down and 9.
Excuse me, he only got 1. Must have been looking at blockers.
There's a lot of different lines down there. They got the field hockey lines, the goal line, the soccer lines.
Tom Kavanaugh wears number 7. He's the Ashland quarterback.
Having a terrific season.
He quick outs it. It's there.
Jake Latessa.
Good move. Jake bounces ahead for a first down. Kavanaugh to Latessa.
Seen that combination a few times this year.
You know, you hate to say it, but the 17-yard line is comfortable.
Nice cut by Latessa.
When you start at the 1, the 17 looks pretty good. And there's Ashland's first down of the game on their first possession of the game. We're in the first quarter. No score. Ashland and Holliston from Cuters Field. Bob Thacker and Rob Silver.
Lopez has some room.
WACA-TV. He's going to get something. Watch out. There's the whistle. Nothing bad can happen after that, except an injury. And a very tough 5 yards for Eddie Lopez.
He might
Tackled
have
by 5 men.
Yeah, they gave him 7 on that one. Got some forward momentum after they hit him.
He did.
And we were talking about that too, pregame. He's been running a lot tougher the last couple games.
Much harder to bring down.
Yeah. It's almost like he enjoys the contact, where before it was almost like he was just kind of trying to run around everybody.
They give it to him again.
Good movement there.
I think that's a first down.
It is. It's definitely. It's 5 yards there. Little stutter step, waited for the blocker, and just hit the hole quick.
Takes it out to the 29. Clock is with their second first down. Clock continues to run. There's been no incomplete passes. I think there's only been one
Just that
incomplete
one
pass in the whole game.
Oh, yeah, right.
One out of bounds.
Fakes the handoff.
Oh, Dominic Face.
He's got him
Has
open.
it, he's open. Oh, at the last second, tipped away. Kevin Russell, the intended receiver. He reached for it.
You could see he was almost blinded by the sun. Sun definitely affected him. It was a nice throw.
Very nice play. And now it's 2nd and 10 as the Clockers suffer the fate of the incomplete first down pass, which gives you a 2nd and long. Kavanaugh in the shotgun, the man in motion. They hand it off
Lopez
to Eddie, and he gets a tough yard. And we
threw
got
a holding.
I didn't see the hold. I guess it was Jake or
Somebody on the end there right near where the tackle was made, but
I looked for the palms up. I think Jake showed the palms. Like, no, it couldn't be me. So, what do you want to do here, Coach? They decline at third down.
Decline will be third down and about 7.
Oh no, we get the result of the play.
yeah,
Beautiful. 3rd and 7 instead of a 2nd and 17.
about third and 8.
Very bold call by Todd Haley. Confidence in his defense. Kavanaugh straight back. He launches it.
Got
It's
him.
complete. He curls in.
Pass is complete to Kevin Russell.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, this is Kevin Russell, and he
Just
did
over
have
the
it by
line.
about 3 yards.
Kevin Russell.
A 10-yard play.
Don Kavanaugh, first down Ashland. They started at their own 2-1,
This is
and
the
now they're
same-
out to the 41.
Same play they ran to Latessa early on, just a few yards up the field, turn, and Russell's one of the biggest receivers we got, so he creates some space.
Kevin is near side this time. The man in motion gets it. Puts his head down.
Ball.
Loose football.
Russell falls
Russell's
on it,
got
I believe.
Recovered by Kevin Russell.
That was Obi Brown, I think, on the carry.
He's 2nd down and 5. Spotted at the 46.
Good job by Russell to recognize the loose ball and fall on it.
Yes. Don't try to pick it up. Try to
So,
run with it. Just took it. It's a 2nd down and ends up like a 2nd down and 5.5. Up the middle. 1 and no more.
Eddie Lopez up the middle.
And a late flag.
a lot of extracurricular stuff going on there.
They ripped Eddie's
Lopez's
helmet off.
Let's see where this
The run was good for about
The
a
ref
yard.
did not like it.
ends up.
3rd down and 5 until the penalty is figured out.
Clockers should benefit. I see the palms up. Let's see.
Could be offsetting. They've both been chippy. Face
Face-
mask.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, that explains the helmet coming off.
The face mask on the play.
15 yards. And that's going to bring it down to the 39-yard line of Holliston and a first down.
Looks like it's going to be spotted all the way down to the Holliston.
So far the things that we talked about have been working out in Ashland. So they're playing a perfect game. We didn't mention turnovers, but needless to say that goes with playing a perfect game, and they're +1 in that. And a big penalty by Holliston there.
He's got a pass.
He's got
in
pressure.
trouble.
He avoids it. He's got Latessa, and he hauls it in.
Complete by Jake, number 3, Will Costa.
It's a 9-yard gain, not a first down, but a good job.
It'll be 2nd down and 1.
And now this gives Ashland's offense a bunch of options. 2nd and 1. Receiver's doing a good job with the sun, 'cause it really is difficult. Lopez for about 3 and a first down.
Murray is good for a first down.
This drive started at the 1.
And we're under a minute, Bob.
Oh, yeah. What? 1 incompletion, 1 fumble? Yeah. Nothing but running time, 12-minute quarters this year. But this game is, this quarter has melted away.
That's Jake Merlone in the backfield.
Russell is this side.
Merlone gets the carry.
Nothing there.
Jake Maloney up the middle. Stopped for about no gain.
I think that's going to be the last play of the quarter. Yeah, they're going to let that run down.
So with the clock winding down in the first quarter, it'll be your Ashland Clockers 0 and Holliston Panthers 0.
Maloney lost a couple on that one.
It's hard to believe I could lose on that. But
Yeah.
Want to take this time to thank,
So we got a quarter in the books.
Dr. Osip and Orthopedics New England for
Somebody
keeping our
told me
student
it was going to be
athletes safe and
0-0 after one quarter. I would have taken it in a heartbeat.
both teams have done a lot of scoring this year.
Yeah. I've said all along this Ashland team has a good chance. So I'm not totally surprised. Anything less than a win today, and I'll be somewhat disappointed.
WACA defense has been very tough against the run all year. Boys are going to change sides.
Also happens to be Ashland alumni weekend.
I
so
think the wind has picked up a tick.
It has.
Weekend.
Just a tick.
Yeah.
This game started at 3 o'clock. It's 3:19 now. Sunset's early these days. Ashland's gonna regroup here
That
for a
offensive
second down
front.
play.
Trying to see who we got there. We got Ryan Dwinells, Andrew Iannarelli. Who else we got protecting our quarterback? That's Harrington and Colin Dagg. And Obi Brown in the backfield, and Bubba Gazzard lined up.
Straight back. He lets it go. He flings it. It's complete to the 15-yard line.
Kevin Russell, 14 yards and a first down. 13 yards.
Another Ashland first down, and they're in the red zone.
Ball spotted on the 16.
And this, I know we've mentioned the sun a few times, but now for the receivers, it's much easier. They don't have to worry about it, and that's something Holliston's going to have to face when they get the ball back, if they get the ball back. You might just keep the ball the whole game.
Kavanaugh calls the signal, man in motion. He doesn't get it.
And
Dom
keeps
keeps
it
it up the middle. He breaks it to the outside. He's inside the 10. Dominic Kavanaugh.
Seen that play run a few times over his career.
He took it up the middle, but he quickly went left and found the hole he needed to pick up a nice 6 yards on first down, 7 yards.
Yeah.
2nd and 3 coming up. Clock is inside the 10. Call it the 8. Lopez in the backfield.
And no, that's Obi Brown. I'm wondering if Lopez maybe hurt himself on that face mask.
Quick
Oh,
out.
yes.
He's got it.
It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kevin Russell.
He didn't let go of that one. He fell kind of awkwardly, but he held on. Kavanaugh to Russell. Those are the first points of the game. Ashland jumps out 6-0. 10:34 left in the second quarter. Agustinelli lining up his left-footed place kick. Snap back, ball down. Perfect
Mr.
again.
Automatic.
Timeout on the field. Ashland 7, Holliston nothing.
And a stunned Holliston crowd. And that turnover, they went 98 yards after the turnover and just methodically marched around down the field. They had that one big penalty that helped them, but just great execution. And that's what they need. They need to know that they can play with this team. And with that score, that's another $50 donated by Fireflies Barbecue of Marlboro to Jake's team, the charity dedicated to childhood cancer research and helping the families of the siblings of families with childhood cancer patients. To date, that's $725.
Yeah, that includes today?
That includes the $50 from today right there. $25 for the score, $25 for the extra point.
That's the home
Agostinelli
games.
with a squib kick to no man's land. Nicely done. And he mishandles it. And they couldn't wrap him up. And he is gone.
Wow. A strange turn of events.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Christian Schneelock.
Couldn't find the handle for a few seconds.
I talked about that earlier.
At the 25-yard line.
This team is
But when he found it, he knew what to do.
This team is so good at breaking tackles. You gotta.
Were there any tackles that he broke?
Yeah, he broke a few.
I didn't see any from the 35 on.
They had hands on it. Well.
Ready for the kick.
And just like
It's
that.
almost like over pursuit. Snap back ball down. Big foot. It's good. We're tied. The Panthers bounce back in a big way on the kickoff after the touchdown.
And it was such a nice kickoff, too. It was just what they wanted to do. Got it into like an empty spot on the field. The guy mishandled it. And Ashland just didn't stay home.
Yeah, I really think they over pursued once they saw that fumble.
Mm-hmm. Definitely took him
Once
out of
they
their
saw
lanes.
that he was having trouble.
Yeah. So just like that, it's 7-7. And that's what this Holliston team does. They're full of big plays.
So the Clocker offense will get another try.
Yeah.
They only had the ball once. And there's 10-19 left to go in the second quarter. And the score's tied. Ashland 7, Holliston 7. Bob Thacker and Rob Silver on WACA-TV. Your exclusive home for Ashland High School varsity sports.
That's Nick Cotting with the kick. Handled nicely by Matt Neal.
Returned by Matt Neal, brought out to the 28.
Matt under assault.
With the Ashland ball, first and 10. 10-12 left in the clock.
Today's crew, Connor Donovan, Todd Carter, Jack Emberley, Nick Cunningham, and Mackie Kotop. And today's game brought to you by 126 Self-Storage and the Ashland Pet Concierge.
So here we go.
Thank you, one and all.
Yeah, what a great crew, huh?
They do it all. They even get me a snack at halftime.
It's in your contract, right?
Yes, the hard run.
By Lopez back in the
And he's
lineup.
okay. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Second down and 8.
Brown gave him a breather earlier. Russell and Kavanaugh speak with the coach between plays. Russell goes to the huddle first, and then Kavanaugh follows him. I have to figure out how that works. Must involve secret codes. Dom's ready, takes the snap, quick out. Oh, right at his head, and he made the catch. It's Latessa across the 40 for a first down. Hank Latessa, and he had to be ready. That ball came out hot and in a hurry. Thrown right at his head. He just reached back, grabbed it, and picked up 6-7 yards after the catch.
14 yards total on that.
Out to the 44.
He made it look easy, though, huh? He was bent over backwards, and it, like you said, it came right away. Good timing play, and he
first down Clockers.
Hit him right in stride. 2
receivers are far, and 1 is near. Up the middle, Lopez, a big hole. Hot Ashland first down. He won't go down, Eddie Lopez.
16 hard-fought yards. used both his speed and his strength there.
He had 5 guys on him for the last 8 yards.
He got, yeah, exactly. I was going to say he got hit around the 6-7 yard mark and just carried the pile.
Wow. Eddie Lopez, one of the runs of the season. First down, Ashland. The Clockers have come to play. Tom's got it. Gives it to Eddie again.
Slices in there.
Tough 4.
Another carry by Eddie Lopez up the middle.
Ball goes to the Panther 37.
Ball spotted on the 37.
And protecting the ball is so key. It's always key, but I think this Holliston team, it really looks for that.
The gang tackle.
The stripping of the ball.
They don't rely on just one guy to make the tackle. The whole team joins in, which I guess is what you're supposed to do.
But we've been very short-handed this year.
2nd and 7.
Brandon Grover in motion.
Keeps it himself. He goes up the middle. He bounces off a guy, gets an extra 2 or 3 yards.
That's about 6 total.
Looks like he's short of the first down. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be 2 yards short.
31.
1 yard short. Excuse me, they moved it to the 31. 1 yard short. 3rd down coming up. Clockers had that play ready. Good snap. Eddie up the middle.
Jake Merlone.
Jake took that one.
Half a yard. They didn't give it to him.
Jake Maloney with the
Might have
carry.
lost a half a yard.
Yeah, this guy on the left.
Yeah.
Spotting him short of the other guy at the
4th down.
top of the screen.
About 1.
Maloney's having a tough game.
He's had 2 carries, no yards. They're running him up the middle. Of course, he's famous for his speed.
Needless to say, this is a very large play. 4th and 1, about 6:20 to go in the 2nd quarter. All tied up at 7 apiece.
Maloney again.
Rolls
This
out.
time he rolls. It's complete. It's a first down and more. He's inside the 10. Gang tackled at the 5.
26 yards to Bubba Gazzard from Dom Cavanaugh on a 4th and 1 and a perfectly placed throw.
They mark it at the 6. First and goal for the Clockers. And he got rid of that ball in a hurry. He rolled out and let it go. And that's how the play was able to get so many yards after the catch.
And another one that he just hit him perfectly in stride
Yeah, just a short throw, but you got to put it where he can get it.
and keep running.
Big play for the Clockers.
So they have Merlone in the backfield again. He fakes the handoff, rolls out, and he's in trouble.
Holds on to it. It takes a big loss. Back to the 24.
There are 2 guys in there.
Brings the ball back to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 20.
I guess they gave him a break. It's only the 20.
Yeah, I think it's where they first engaged him.
Man. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah. He can avoid 1 guy. 2 guys, that's a little much
2nd
even
and
for
goal
him.
from the 20.
Yeah, loss of
Kavanaugh's
about
ready. He's
13
got
there.
Merlone with him. Straight back. Now he rolls left. He lets it go. He's open. He's got it. Couldn't get in. And dragged back.
Jake Latessa down to the 2-yard line.
See where they mark this one. They're giving him his forward progress.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it's spotted at about the 1.5.
Remember, the Clockers have to go in. There's no first down to be had here. It's 3rd and goal. And the spot looks like the 2. It is the 2.
Can't say enough about Kavanaugh's accuracy this year.
Right on the money and side saddle.
And a great block, and I don't know who did it to give him the extra time to throw that ball.
Oh, they're not ready. Timeout, Clockers.
That's all right.
I'm wondering if Jake is, if Dom is thinking of carrying this one up the middle. You know that play he likes.
I think they're going to get Gazzard over the middle.
You think they're passing?
The golf
Yeah.
team, give them good luck. We'll be competing in the MIA.
You know, Don has
tournament
run
Monday
that
at
play up the
Foxborough
middle where he
Country Club.
bounces left a little bit. He's run that twice. It doesn't get a lot of yards, but usually gets 5, 6. And I felt like that play was coming before the timeout. Let's see what Coach McKay comes up with.
I think Coach McKay's going to be pulling out a few bells and whistles for this game. This might be one of those times.
Maybe the naked boot.
Nice little performance by the Ashland cheerleaders. They placed third recently in the Tri-Valley competition. I think they have a regional meet tomorrow.
Clockers have the play, and they're ready.
Eddie Braganca
Is in
his
the
first.
Who's in the backfield?
Eddie Braganca up front is number 9. Matt
Up the
Gillis.
middle, touchdown!
There it is.
Eddie, Jack Beasley into the touchdown.
Eddie Braganca
Eddie the Bull.
inserted at just the right time, and the hole was there, and he went right through for 6 points. Big, big 3rd and goal play from the 2, and the Clockers are back on top.
What an answer.
13-7.
What an answer after that devastating kick return. Good snap. Good handling of the snap there.
Not as straight, but it's good.
Yeah, good job by Matt Neal handling that snap. And again, Agostinelli.
That drive started about the 25-ish.
Yeah, about the 25, 27, I think it was.
73 yards.
Yes, in just about 2.5 minutes.
What do we got left? We just got 4 left in the first half. Ashland 14, Holliston 7.
And another $100 added to Jake's team. Compliments courtesy of Fireflies Barbecue of Marlboro.
Kickoff comes from the 40, and Agostinelli does the honors.
And you talked about, actually, it was, sorry, we were talking about the Holliston team being worn down against the, I think it was the Bishop Feenan or Barnstable team. Their defense has been on the field almost the whole game outside of that first drive. What was this?
Kick.
What's with the
Whistles, that will not count. What happened?
timeout?
Flag is up
possibly?
here.
Now that's the T. Oh, there is a flag. Where's the flag? Is that an orange flag? It looks like. Oh, it's this. No, that's the T right there. But
What happened? They weren't
no
ready.
idea.
Refs weren't ready.
Well, now they're pushing them back 5 yards. So
Guess it was offside. But why didn't the kick count?
I don't know. It was a quick whistle. So
Ball kicked at the 35.
Yeah,
all right. Well, we're gonna do it again. 5 yards deeper.
So this will come from the 35. That was not his best kick anyway, but
And
it was going to be a kick that was going to be hard to handle, but we've already seen that doesn't matter.
hold on.
Holliston again, we stop play.
Refs have to get.
Yeah, there was no penalty. So there's no 5 yards marked off. It was just, we weren't ready to start. When the,
Holliston declines the penalty, so we'll be kicking off from the 40 again.
or, as the public address announcer says, Holliston may have declined.
What
the
is that? A psychological move?
But where was the flag? Could I ask that
Yeah,
question?
right. And what would the advantage be of declining it?
Hard line drive, same spot. This one going to go
It's
out.
not going out of bounds.
It
He's got to
dies
field it.
at the 15.
And they got the lane again, and but not going to escape Dom Massaro.
Number 54, we call him Mag.
Dom saves it. that was looking bad.
50-50 raffle was out and about. We got 4 more minutes to have your
We're going to
chance
get
at
our second look at the
100,000.
Holliston offense.
Penny.
They had a fabulous drive that ended on the Ashland 2-yard line with a fumble.
Just as they were about to go in, huh?
And they haven't had it since. The second time they took the kickoff back. So this is their first, only their second possession, you might say, of the first half, and it comes with 4 minutes left in the second period. Interesting. That'll keep the score down.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, too. Got to keep this offense off the field. Tristan Benson in the backfield. Arvanitis, yes.
No play, no play.
Gimblett moved a little early. They have a tendency to do that. They're very good at timing the snap and getting a good jump, but that time he was just a little too early.
It's been so long since the Holliston offense has been on the field, you can sort of understand it.
All right. So it is 1st and 15.
They start with a handoff. He
fakes
bounces it.
Yeah, he faked the handoff.
He's got it. Now he lets it go.
Great job there by Obi Brown to break that one up.
He took a flying leap and with his right hand batted it away.
Wow. Brian Gary was just about to catch that, and Obi Brown closed and knocked it away.
He went airborne.
Great defensive play. God, they're playing with a lot of energy. This is a fun game. And again, it is homecoming weekend. They're certainly putting on a show for their fans.
Arvanitis, he's got it.
He's
still got it.
Oh, no, he didn't hands it to Benson. Right, so that
short pass, wrestled out of bounds.
Yeah.
A great tackle by Gazzard.
I fooled myself, and I said that. He's so good at, like, hiding the ball.
Looked like Greg Kuzak on the hit.
Yeah, I thought he had given it to Benson, but he kept it.
What did they get out of that? They got 5, but a third and 6.
They got about 10 because they had the penalty on that first one. Yeah, so now it's 3rd and 6.
5.5, 6.
Yeah.
And
he fakes the handoff again.
He's got it.
Plenty of time.
He's brought down. Short of the first down.
Great job.
Decision time for Todd Kiley.
A couple of yards, it'll be 4th down and 2. Ball spotted on the 40.
And he had all day to throw it, but the coverage downfield was great. And so they're going to go for it.
No hesitation from their own 40.
He's keeping it.
He's gonna run it
They got
himself.
some pressure, and they stopped him.
It's close.
Oh.
It looks like he's got it from here.
I'm looking at the sideline. I see the red coach's.
It is a first down.
See the red coach's shirt, and I thought it was.
1st down and 10 for the 43.
A tough first down, but the Panthers get it. Arvanitis, straight back. Outlets it, complete. Short of a first down, but a nice 9-yard first down gain.
Brought down by Brian Gazzard.
Yeah, that was Bubba Gazzard in there on the tackle.
Bubba making a lot of tackles today. Well, 2nd and 1. It's down to 158, but do they have 3 timeouts left?
Also to remind
I think
everyone
is this their first one they're taking now?
Did they take one? They must have. Yep, clock is stopped, 158. So they've got plenty of time, but the way they've been doing it with the short gains, they're going to use a lot of time.
Yeah, they got the big plays in the bag, too.
Yeah, we haven't seen them. We haven't seen them go downfield even, what, 10 yards?
Yeah.
Of course,
their biggest play
we've
was,
defended them well, too, and he hasn't let it go.
The biggest play, I think, was the one where they turned it over right at the end on that middle screen.
Oh, that play was
That was
perfect.
about 15, 16 yards before he
Almost like
got it.
almost what they used to call the tight end screen over the middle. 2nd and 9. Panthers are ready. Clockers are ready. Here we go. He wants to pass. He goes long behind the receiver, back shoulder. Great catch. And it's complete. The refs confer, and it's good. Inside the 20, the 17-yard line. Wow.
Like to see that replay.
I know it. This is old-style football.
Looked like he was still trying to
Whatever the
get
ref
control
calls,
when the guy
that's what
pushed
it
him out of
was.
bounds. But
Woo! Back shoulder, as they call it.
yeah, it was a great throw.
And a great catch, I guess you have to say.
And
Right along that sideline, pro style.
Coverage by Brown was pretty good, too.
Clock is stopped, 1:47 left until halftime. Ashland 14, Holliston 7. The Panthers driving. He's got it. He wants to run this one, and he gets a couple and takes a hard hit for his trouble. That was a design play.
Arvanitis, their quarterback.
They mark it at the 12. Not a horrible first down play.
Yeah.
Andy went out of bounds. 1:41 to go. The clock should not be a factor here this close. Out they come. Arvanitis calling the signals, moving the players around. Benson in the backfield. And the whistle blows.
Oh,
Too much dough. It's procedure again. What a time for that.
might have been Gimlet again.
Benson has the palms up. They don't identify the players like they do on the television games. So we can't say who moved, but someone did. So they lost their first down play, and now it's around 2nd and 10 or 11.
He moved
Oh,
again.
again. Give him 5 again. I don't know if Arvanitis is taking blame for that
I
one.
think Tristan Benson's yelling at the center. So, there were a lot of people moving. That seemed like maybe
More than
he
one,
didn't
that's
have.
for sure.
Yeah, he might have missed the snap count. But they're right back.
Now 2nd and 15. They can get a first down, but they got to get inside the 7. Long pass, same play, overthrown this time.
That was great coverage there by Neal.
Instead of going slightly behind him so he can catch it on the back shoulder, that one was just overthrown. Ratcliffe, the intended receiver, Teddy Ratcliffe. 1:39 to go.
So we third down and 15. Good defensive stop here.
3rd and 15. Benson went to the other side, and there's a man in motion. Is Teddy Ratcliffe, and whistles blow again.
Timeout by
Who
Ashland.
took it?
Coach McKay.
Okay, Ashland spends one here,
Yeah.
and I don't blame him. Get
Yeah.
set, get ready.
Right, they had 2 left.
It's
So
a big play.
get one. He probably saw something that he wanted to.
Truth be known, there could be 2 big plays coming up here. A
So-
3rd and a 4th down play.
I don't know. The guy who kicked the extra point seemed to have a decent leg. They got some wind. And I was just looking in the paper. One of the kickers from Medway kicked a 43-yard field goal last night.
You know, I don't. Maybe he's playing, but I don't see anyone warming up to kick.
Yeah, I think it'll depend on what they get here.
I don't even.
I mean, it would be about 39 yards,
I don't
which
even,
is
I
a
don't
little
even
bit
see
of a
that little
stretch.
field goal kicker net on the Panther sideline. Holliston and Ashland from Cunas Field, October 19th, 2019. The Clockers in blue, the Panthers in white. second quarter action. 1:39 left to go in the second quarter. Ashland 14, Holliston 7. Bob Thacker, Rob Silver. Thrilled to be with you this afternoon.
This is a Thanksgiving Day crowd. Huge,
The
huge.
stands are rocking. Arvanitis calling the signals. The man in motion is Radcliffe. Straight back. He's going to run it up the middle. And he got tangled up. Who got him?
Eddie Braganca.
Eddie Braganca, his second huge play of the game.
Oh, did we miss him?
One on offense and one on defense. Wow. And now it's fourth down. But a cautionary tale right here, Rob. As you said, this is a team that can score from anywhere on the field.
Yeah, they just need a 13-yard play.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a problem. So the Clockers have to be very vigilant. I think we can assume it's going to be a pass, but the quarterback has shown the ability to run. Matt Arvanitis, a senior, cool customer. But I think the pressure is going to be on the pass defense.
They just got to keep doing what they've been doing.
The Tesser is deep for Ashland. And I guess
Kevin
that's
Russell.
Kevin Russell's the other deep defensive back.
And Bubba Gazzard at the top of the screen, and Obi Brown.
Here we go, fourth down. He rolls to the left. He's looking short. He's at the first down marker. The clock continues. Is he short? Looks like he's a little bit short. Timeout. Timeout.
You're going to take a measurement?
It's a first down for somebody, but is it Ashland?
I think he's
Or
short. If
Holliston?
you look at the
Either way, it's somebody's first down. It's Ashland's first down. The Clockers have held on downs. No question about it. Once again, old school. Whatever the ref says it is, that's what it is. There'll be no replays, no discussions, no booth reviews. They won't be calling anyone in Bellingham in the league office.
There's a flag here. I'm guessing it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah. Somebody must have said something.
Wow.
Arvanitis is really hot over there. He's got his helmet off. He's yelling.
Well, you're not allowed more than 2 of those. You can get thrown out of the game. So you got to be careful.
So we look at the clock. 1:14 seconds left.
Holliston has, what would we guess? 2 timeouts or 1?
I think they have 1. No,
I know they took 1 timeout. I'm just not sure about the second one. Ashland took 2 timeouts, I would say. So they have 1 left.
Let's see if they try and get aggressive here.
He's got it. Dominic wants to pass. He lets it go. It's complete. Big time catch on the sideline.
Russell for about 8.
Pro style. Short of a first down, but it stops the clock. Big time play. Kavanaugh to Russell. Brings the ball out to the Ashland 32. 2nd and 2 coming up.
Coach McKay knows. Got to make every possession count, even if you got a minute left.
Up the middle, it's a first down. Look at this. We're used to seeing this now. 11 Panthers on top of Eddie Lopez. Clock stops just to move the sticks. 52.9 on the clock.
I think they took a timeout.
November 2nd is the Mohegan Sun field trip. Time is running out.
So Coach McKay hasn't given up on getting points here in the first half.
Electronic recycling fundraiser at the high school. 33% of the money goes to Ashland football. I'd like to also take the time to Showed appreciation for Jim Adams, to Kelly St. Clair, to Stephen Mark.
Well, if the team ever questioned whether or not they could compete with Holliston, I think they've answered that in their minds now. They know they can compete. Coach has done a great job getting them ready, both physically and mentally. I think the mental part was probably as difficult when you see those scores, 41-7, 48, knowing that the second stringers were playing third and fourth. You know what I mean?
Yes. It's always been intimidating.
Yeah. And they lost 48-0 to them
And
last year.
Holliston always scores a lot of points.
Yeah. This is a team of destiny. Said it before. Trip
straight back. He's looking downfield over the middle, complete. Latessa's got it.
And he gets out of bounds.
Across the middle, Edelman style. Out of bounds at the 45. It's another Ashland first down.
Another 18
Clock
yards.
is stopped, 44 seconds.
Great job by Latessa to avoid the tackle and get out of bounds and stop the clock.
We're not sure if Ashland has any timeouts left. Scoreboard is not counting them off. We think they've used them all, but they might have
44.4 seconds left.
You only get 3 timeouts this year per half. Kavanaugh in the shotgun, low snap, handles it, looking downfield again. He outlets it too far out of bounds.
Yeah, good protection that time too.
Second down and 10.
Intended for Russell. Just his second incompletion of the half, Bob.
Amazing.
10 of 12.
Amazing. And that includes every variety of pass. Ball on the 45, but a 2nd and 10 coming up.
That play only took 4.4 seconds. 40 left.
He's in trouble. He's going to go down. Way back in Ashland territory at the Clocker 48.
So Ashland's got a little decision to make here. Do they let the clock run out?
No timeouts being called. We're under 20 seconds. Holliston is content. I think the Clockers are too.
Can you call? Yeah. Well, third down, I didn't know if they could spike it and then throw one, but that's a little long to throw it into the wind. So they're going to let it.
It's halftime at Ashland High School at Cunis Field. It's Ashland 14 and Holliston 7. The second half is coming right up. Stay with us. You're watching Ashland High School Varsity Sports on WACA-TV.
126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com.
Hi, I'm Carolyn McGee, and I created Ashland Pet Concierge in 2006. We have provided exceptional and personalized pet care peace of mind to thousands of clients. We provide dog walking, pet sitting, pet psychic sessions, energy healing, and holistic products. Our staff are fully trained, insured, bonded, Cori checked, and certified in pet CPR and first aid. The office manager, Sue Merloni, guarantees your pet care instructions are accurate, detailed, and that all visits are timely. Our online portal ensures a high level of service to our clients with a photo message sent to you after each visit. Thank you for your trust in Ashland Pet Concierge. To set up care for your pet, visit the website below or call 857-205-1950.
Hi, I'm Rob Silver with Hallie Silver here in the WACA studios to tell you about a new Kicks Against Cancer campaign that runs during all of the Ashland Clocker football home games this season as they continue their pursuit of a Super Bowl title. Fireflies of Marlboro has generously pledged to donate $25 for every Clocker touchdown and another $25 for the extra point or made conversion. Any field goals will be worth $50. All monies raised will go to Jake's Team charity.
My brother Jake passed away in February of this year and was passionate about his Clocker football family, Fireflies Barbecue, and continuing to help fund childhood cancer research.
Hallie, tell us a little bit about Jake's Team.
There's two main parts of the charity, funding childhood cancer research and helping the families affected by cancer through programs such as Silver Siblings and Kim's Cases. So if you'd like to join the campaign, you can email your name and pledge amount to jakesteam@yahoo.com or go to jakes-team.com and make a one-time donation.
So to the Ashland Clocker team, remember, if you're leading 35-0 and it's first and goal with less than a minute to play, don't worry about running up the score. It won't be considered poor sportsmanship. It will be helping to cure cancer. And thanks again to Fireflies of Marlboro.
Holliston received the kickoff. They marched all the way down to the 2-yard line where they turned it over. Ashland went all the way down and scored to go up 7-0, and a kick return by Holliston knotted it up right away, and then Ashland got the ball and methodically drove down again to take the lead back at 14-7. Couple possessions.
And a 98-yard drive and about a 73-yard drive, Rob.
Yeah.
And the Panthers themselves had a 70-yard
Right. And you
drive.
pointed out,
yeah,
Panthers drove deep both times. Twice
got to
they
the
were,
7
yeah.
the second time. They only had the ball twice.
Yeah.
And that kickoff,
which was mishandled. We thought we might get a turnover.
we thought it was going to be a bonus for Ashland, but who was that kid? Jeez,
I
what
think it
a
was
run.
number 11.
What a run back.
Yeah, we see Schneerlock.
Yeah, Schneelock, Christian Schneelock,
But,
a junior. Man, did
Ashland's going to receive. We'll go over the stats real quickly. Phenomenal game again from Dom Cavanaugh. 10 of 12 for 135 yards and a touchdown, and a couple good runs that he had in there mixed in there.
very timely.
His number one receiver was Jake Latessa, 5 receptions, 70 yards. Russell, 4 receptions, and one of them being the touchdown on that nice catch down there. And once again, the workhorse running the ball was Eddie Lopez, 9 carries for 44 yards, with his biggest run being 16, so just under a 5-yard per carry average. And the other touchdown scored
Every yard like pulling teeth.
Yeah, he was carrying the whole pile.
Word.
And Eddie Braganca came in, coming back from an injury, 1 run, 2 yards, and a touchdown.
On a 4th down play. Was it?
I don't think that was.
No,
they
third
had
and goal. It was 3rd and goal, yeah.
Yeah, they had the big 4th down
Yeah.
play before that to extend
That's
the
right.
drive. So here we go.
Second half underway, deep and high. Who's got it? They fight for it.
It's Matt Neal.
Neal takes it out across the 25, and the Clockers will start there. What is the rule on the fair catch? I see this in college ball today and yesterday and last night. A fair catch, like at the 10-yard line, the ball comes out to the 25.
Here, it's you just get it where you get
Yeah,
it.
okay. Fair catch, you start right there.
Yeah.
This was on a kickoff.
Matt Neal, good job wrapping up the ball with 2 hands as he moved forward.
Yeah, him and Jake got a little close there, but
That's Braganca in the backfield there, Bob.
to start the second half, he gets the call. Up the middle hard, out to the 30.
Eddie Braganca up the middle. A gain of about 5. Maybe got it down to about 5.5. Ball spotted on the 30.
Coach McKay keeping everyone guessing, which is something he likes to do. He likes to use a lot of players. Who's that? Is that Merlone split left? This near side? Now he goes in motion? No, that's
No, you were correct.
didn't get the ball.
Braganca again.
Braganca,
1 yard.
about a half yard. He's 3rd down and 5.
So as we were saying, quick, looks like they're
Who's
ready
that?
to go, but
Jake's out. Third down.
Really
Suddenly.
need to see a sustained drive coming out of
Now
here.
we take a breath to get the game, to get the play. Everyone looks in. Kavanaugh's ready. A quick word to his running back. And here comes the snap. Big third down play. The quick pass. He loves that play.
Looks
It's
like
a
Russell.
first down, even though he's pushed back. His forward
It is.
progress
It is a first down.
is
6
marked
yards.
in a good spot for Ashland. And geez, yep, they're moving those stakes.
Needed 5, got 6.
Big throw and catch for the. You know, we talked at halftime. The last thing we Clockers wanted to do was go 3 and out to start the second half. Kavanaugh has taken care of that with that play. 10 minutes to go in the third period. Ashland in blue, Holliston in white. We're at Bill Cuna's field. 14-7 Ashland, third quarter action. Up the middle. Very little. But more than he should have.
Yeah, he fell forward.
Yeah, look at that. Gets the spot.
Get the 3, and second down.
Yeah, 2.5, 3.
No, he didn't get the spot. They sent it back to where the knee touched, I guess. Maloney's out.
Braganca's out.
And who's left?
That is Eddie Lopez in the backfield.
See if Eddie gets his first carry of the second half. He does. He bursts hard. Oh,
And again, that big hit, and he moved the pile, not the pile, but he
one
moved
tackle,
his
and I think
tackler
he could have
back a
got
little bit.
a lot.
Ball spot on the 45.
3rd and 1 coming up. At the Ashland 45. First drive of the second half. This is the Tri-Valley League Lodge Championship game. The winner will be the league champ, regardless of what happens next week. Complete. First down. He falls forward. What a
7
big
yards
play.
to
What a big
Russell.
play.
Pass is complete to Bubba.
Bubba Gazzard,
Bubba.
7 yards.
Brian Gazza was number 5, of course. Kevin Russell is 6. We sometimes see both.
I think Gazzard's grown a few inches this year.
spotted on the
He's
48.
almost as big as.
Yeah, almost as big as Russell.
Yeah.
Russell is at the bottom of your screen.
And he's so short-handed.
Somebody's at the top of your screen, and he's in motion.
I think it's Grover.
Fake, play fake. Dom kept it himself for
Dominic
2
Kavanaugh,
yards.
The quarterback keeper. Gets the 2 to the second down and 8. Ball spotted at the 46.
So they've done what they set out to do. They've controlled the clock for about 4.5 minutes coming out of the locker room. Just that defense has been on the field a lot today.
More than they used to, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they do spend a lot of time because their offense scores so quickly often, but
Eddie Berganca and Kevin Russell with the Ashland touchdowns today. One on the pass, one on the run. He's got it over the middle, deep. He's open. He just couldn't find the handle. Very, very close.
To Kevin Russell.
He had a step on his man. The ball was delivered. But I guess, you know, let's give credit where credit was due. That wasn't bad coverage by Ratcliffe. I mean, excuse me, by Schneelock, who has the Holliston touchdown this afternoon with his kick return.
the way things were going, I thought he was going to one-hand that one. He tipped
Yeah.
it to himself. I thought he was going to reach out and grab it. That's all right.
It's up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and
Straight back. He rolls right. He lets it go hard. It's complete.
Beautiful throw to Latessa.
Latessa's inside the 10.
He's going.
Oh, a flag on the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, we'll have to see the penalty. It looks like he might have tackled him,
The pass is complete.
but it'll be a spot foul.
Yeah, and the flag is after the catch. It will not nullify the catch. Was it a holding, Rob?
Yeah, I couldn't see. I mean, they were both on the ground, so he must have, when he tried to engage in the block.
Yeah, holding against Ashland at the 10-yard line. That's going to bring it back to the 20, and I think we're going to start 1st and 10 at the 20.
Great job by Latessa to avoid the tackle again. Yeah, but it's a first down.
I wouldn't have been shocked if he took that one in.
Holliston's celebrating, but they don't realize it's still a net 26 yards and a first down on a big 3rd and 8.
Kavanaugh to Latessa.
That puts Latessa over 100 yards.
Clockers lose about 15 yards with the penalty. Somebody held after the catch. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Gives it to the sweep guy.
Power sweep, not much.
Jake Merlone.
Ball carried by Jake Maloney. Good for 1.
Frustrating day for Jake.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to find any open field, any holes.
I think he's still getting up to speed. I know he plays a lot and obviously he practices a lot, but it's different being in the game. He's just had so many injuries over the years. It's Eddie Lopez, the back.
He's got it. He
Bounces
bounces. 15. Whew, and a little more.
Carried by Eddie Lopez.
7 or 8.
What do we got? We got 3rd and 2.
About 2.5.
Yeah, we got to get down to the.
What is this? Is Eddie coming out? I don't understand that on a 3rd and 2.
Well, we got.
Oh, I get it now.
Obi Brown's
Yep.
in there.
A fresh back. Well, let's see if they pass. Yeah, they are. Kavanaugh looking for the end zone.
Oh!
Touchdown!
Jake Latessa from Dom Kavanaugh.
Came underneath, Rob.
We've seen that one a
Underneath,
few
yeah.
times this year.
And wide open. Just lay it in there. Kavanaugh to Latessa, 6 points for Ashland. 3rd touchdown of the game.
It's not easy to do, scrambling to your left and for a righty, and he just made a perfect throw.
You know what? I saw Eddie come out of the game. I said, geez, I bet they're going to pass. Snap back. Augustinelli hammers it through. Timeout on the field. Ashland 21, Holliston 7. 5:27 left to go in the 3rd period.
So they could.
Rob, just what we wanted.
Yeah.
At a halftime. 6.5-minute drive.
Ending with a touchdown and another.
We started at,
25.
25, 75 yards.
Couple big 3rd down conversions. And another $50 to Jake's team.
25 for the touchdown, 25 for the extra point.
It's $150 today.
Poor
That's
Steve.
$825 on the season. If you were getting an update at home and somebody said the score was 21-7 in the 3rd quarter, you probably would not have expected Ashland to be on top. But they are. And they have played a flawless game.
Both sides of the ball.
Yep. And even the touchdown on that kickoff was because they were being aggressive.
Hard ground ball handled at the 32 by Ratcliffe and hammered down. Who got him?
Jack Lima.
What's his number? 33.
13 is Lima, and Tolan is 33.
Tolan made that
They
tackle.
both, yeah. Yeah. Doesn't give them a lot of room to open the field when they do that kick. So they'll take over on their 33-yard line, Holliston.
How many touchdown passes did Dom Kavanaugh have last week? Here we go.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm trying to
Three.
total them up.
Yeah, I
3
believe
last
he-
week,
he did.
2 so far this week. He wanted to run right from the get-go. And he takes a hard hit after he gets the first down. Avanitis has been chafing at the bit since that call didn't go his way on 4th down.
See if he tries to take over the game here.
At the end of the first half. And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to run. He didn't hesitate more than a second. This time he wants to pass. The very soft throw, and it's a good gain. Takes them into Ashland territory, so 2 good plays. It's not a first down. It brings up a 2nd and short.
He's thrown a lot of high balls. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those gets deflected for an interception one of these times.
He's passing again.
Early.
This one's down low and complete.
Great tackle there.
We'll give that one to
Brandon Grover. Good tackle. Oh, Gimblett. 24.
That's Gimblett. He's been quiet for a while, but he gets back into it here in the second half. It's Holliston first down at the Ashland 40. Panthers start their first possession of the second half with 2 quick first downs. There he goes again. Avanitis across the 30, slides to the 25. And another Holliston first down. And he's got wings on his feet, Rob. Runs to the sideline.
Got a lot of gaps there, too.
A lot of energy on the Holliston offense now.
Very up-tempo with their play calling now.
Now he goes long and deep. It's too long. No one's going to get that one. He launched that one. So now everyone can breathe. 2nd and 10 at the Ashland 25. 3:54 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Ashland leading 21-7, and the Panthers driving.
Second down and 10, ball spot on the 25.
Avanitis been in on every play here. Now he's passing again. He goes short.
Gimblett.
Underneath to Gimblett. And that goes down to around the 14. It's not a first down, but it's, excuse me.
Yeah, it is. 11 yards. Didn't look like 11 yards.
Very quick out, but enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 at the 14 and a half. Impressive little drive here by a motivated Holliston Panther team that's down 14 points late in the 3rd period. Gimblett in motion. He keeps it himself. Avanitis inside the 5 to the 1.
Quarterback keeper. Ball brought down to about the 2.
You mark it at the 2, 1st and goal. Clockers would like to stop this, give the Panthers something to think about.
He moved.
And they hammer it home.
No flag.
Tristan Benson takes it in. And a very impressive drive, Rob.
It was. I think Holliston got a little lucky there. I think they moved early.
No flag on the play.
Not to be denied.
1 for 1 on extra points. Is it old number 4, Connor Mulvaney? Brian Gary is the holder. Snapback ball down.
I don't know.
Wow.
It's short.
Well, the score stays. Ashland 21, Holliston 13. So it's an 8-point lead for Ashland. Now what do we got? We got 2:51 left to go in the 3rd period, and the Ashland offense is going to have to answer. Let's see what they have in mind.
That takes the 2-point conversion for the win option off the table if Holliston were to score again.
Yes.
Gives them a little bit of breather room.
Yeah, a Holliston score cannot win the game for them, I guess you'd have to say, right? They need that and something else. We do play overtime in the Tri-Valley League.
Yeah,
we've seen an overtime. We haven't seen an overtime game here in several years, I don't think.
Yeah, I saw it when I went down to Dedham 2 years ago. One of the more exciting games. Ashland came back and won on a 2-point conversion in the first overtime. All right, we'll see what happens
High
here.
kick, that's what they like to do.
Sure.
Matty Neal again, I guess. And nothing much going on. Crosses the 20. Now let's see if the Panther defense can match the enthusiasm that the Panther offense showed. Clockers have their play. Letesser and Russell are on this side, I think. It's a run. Doesn't get much.
E.
Lopez. They gave him 3, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think 2.
Tough yards, Rob.
Every possession is just so important, as we saw how quickly that Holliston team can put points on the board. It was effortless, that last drive.
He kept it. He got out of trouble, and they let it go. Incomplete.
He had a receiver right there. He had a receiver right in the area. Coaches are yelling over here.
I saw a receiver.
He was right there.
Yeah.
He was coming back to the ball. Smart play by Kavanaugh.
Yeah, he was lucky he was able to do that. Saved himself 6, 7, 8 yards. It gives him a reasonable 3rd and 8. Kavanaugh, he wants to run. He wants to pass. Wild out of bounds. 4th down. I think we're looking at the first punt of the game.
I think you were right. That was the first time Kavanaugh didn't look comfortable throwing it. He just kind of, I don't want to say panic, but
yeah, it just,
that
never had a
he
chance.
didn't look comfortable.
Who was it, Rob?
That's Matt Neal punting.
Matt's had a good game today. Good snap. High and short. Takes a nice Ashland bounce, but it went out of bounds. It made it across the 50.
Yeah.
Panthers are going to start in their own 48. Ashland 21. Holliston 13. 1:21 left to go in the third quarter. 1:39 left to go in the third quarter. And the first 3 and out of the game. First punt of the game.
Yeah, they got some pressure on the punter there, too. It's a good thing he skied that thing. Otherwise, it would have been blocked.
Well,
Netted
it
31
wasn't
yards.
long. Yeah, it wasn't long, but it was not returnable.
Yeah.
And that's important. Avanitis calling signals. The running play. A tough 5. A good first down play. It's getting vicious down there.
Yeah.
That's Benson. He has the second touchdown
Ball spotted on the 45.
for Holliston today. 2-yard run. No hesitation. Panthers are ready to go.
Clarker defense has to dig deep.
He's got it. He's still got it. Avanitis rolls. He's got the first down. Clothesline.
Yeah, there's a
Flags fly.
Late hit on the play.
All right, so that's the first time they've kind of lost their cool.
Well, sometimes you just reach out. We're going to mark this off against Ashland. Some kind of a horse collar tackle violation of some sort, or was it out of bounds? Unnecessary roughness. So gets to the 21 first down, Holliston, and it's fired up their bench and fans. The viciousness of that hit, which was worse than it actually looked worse than it actually was.
Yeah, right.
Zavanitis is none the worse of aware. And they go up the middle with Benson. He gets away. He's looking for 6, and he's got it. 21-19 with the point after touchdown attempt coming up. Very fast 40-second march to pay dirt, aided by a penalty.
Yeah, they'll go for 2 to try and tie it up.
So Holliston looks like they're going for the 2-point conversion.
Ashland holding a 2-point lead. Panthers trying to tie it up right here. Look for Avanitis to handle this one himself. Let's see. Oh, under center. Benson, touchdown. Not touchdown, the conversion is good.
50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Tie game. Benson's tough on that goal line.
He's tough everywhere, but that was a nice.
51 seconds left in the third period, and the
couple
game
yards.
is brand new. 21 each.
Well, you almost had to figure Holliston was going to get their points at some juncture.
Yeah, but
I mean, just
but frighteningly quick, right?
that's how they do it.
In 5 minutes, the clock has lost a 21-7 lead. Now let's see if they can answer this time. They got to do something to swing that momentum.
Maybe
Neal and Latessa are back. They've been going to Neal.
That's Lopez back there, so maybe
Okay,
they're
so
looking
Neal
for
is
some
out.
sparks on the return this time.
Coach McKay goes with 2.
Short.
That's going to be handled by one of the up men, and he doesn't get anywhere. A great tackle by
Kevin Ledachevsky,
Holliston.
the junior.
Took it to the 26, but that's all he could get. 27 almost.
27-yard line. It'll be first and 10 from the 27.
Whew. Clock is back on their heels. Kavanaugh rolls right, lets it go the quick out. I think it was caught. It was caught. Not much of a gain. But a completed pass up to the 30-yard line.
A little slow getting up.
Yeah, went down awkwardly, had to hold on to the
And
ball.
that's Bubba Gazer. That would be a huge, huge loss. I think he'll be able to walk it off, but he's probably going to come out.
Second down and 6 from the 30.
They give him 4 yards.
Gazard caused the whistle, so he has to come out by rule, I believe. Now the clock is restarted. I don't know if Ashland has to run a play. I think they might. Under 15 seconds here in the third quarter. 2nd and 6. He rolls this way. He's in trouble.
Oh, hold on to it.
The
He
ball's
didn't hold
loose.
on to it.
They're all over it. Who's got it?
Hopkinton.
The
Holliston. Yeah.
Holliston has it. The Panthers have it. Holy cow, he was blindsided.
Yeah.
And now Holliston has the ball in the Ashland 27-yard line with the game tied. And the clock has run out on the third quarter, so we're going into the final 12 minutes with this game tied. The boys will change sides, and it's Holliston ball when play resumes deep in Ashland territory at the Ashland 27-yard line on the Kavanaugh fumble and the Holliston recovery.
They've been close to that one all game. He's evaded some of those blindside hits.
Yeah, he was unable to make any move on that one. I don't think he felt it or saw it.
No. Reminds me of the safety last week where, again, that side of the line just collapsed.
So the Clockers defense now has their work cut out for them, trying to save this game. Keep the Panthers out of the end zone. I'm really not worried about a field goal, Rob. I'm sure the kid can do better than what we've seen today.
Yeah.
But he looked very poor on that last extra point try that he missed.
Yeah, with the efficiency of this offense, I don't think they choose to settle.
So I think the Clockers are going to have to come up with 4 downs, Rob. It's a handoff. It's Benson again, this time inside the 15. Excuse me. That was not Benson, that was Mitch Gimblett.
Good for 7. It'll be second down and 3.
Good gain, 7 yards.
Yeah, they've been getting some big chunks.
Look for Brian Gary. He's split far right. He's number 5. Avanitis is keeping it in himself. He knifes towards that end zone. He's got a first down. He's inside the 10. First and goal, Holliston. They put it at the 9. No hesitation. Avanitis, the quarterback. Let's see, it's Benson in the backfield. Ratcliffe is in the slot. It goes to the man in motion.
Gimblett. And a holding penalty.
Knocked out.
Definitely a hold, and it's going to come back, push him back 10 yards.
10 valuable yards for the Clockers. If they can get it here, we wait for the official signal. Yep. Block in the back, I guess.
Flag against Holliston.
Yes.
Illegal block.
Okay.
Holliston will be pushed back.
Same effect. What is it, first and goal at the 14?
Yeah, 5 yards on that
Goal
one.
from the 14.
So it helps Ashland out a little bit.
Panthers all roll to the bench. Now they roll back to the ball and ready for the snap. Avanitis and Benson in the backfield. Ratcliffe in the slot. Gary split left. They go for Gary. Intercepted!
Brandon Grover!
What a play by Grover! Stepped right in front of Brian Gary. Ashland takes over. Their own 4-yard line, first and 10.
Senior class president, Brandon Grover.
He stepped right in front of that ball. Right in front of that receiver. Took it nice and soft. Eddie Lopez time. No, the Clockers are going to pass. Back shoulder, complete to Russell. Makes a little move and gets 2 more yards. It's an Ashland first down. Kevin Russell.
17 yards.
Referee wants the ball placed at the 20, and that's where it is.
16 yards, okay.
Big first down play. He's got it.
Oh.
He's got a hole.
Oh.
He's across the 40. Rips down at the, gets into Holliston territory. What a big play.
Eddie Braganca.
Braganca
The other Eddie.
takes it to the 46-yard line. What a burst.
34 yards.
Woo! A healthy Eddie Braganca coming up big.
So energized by a huge interception. The Clockers on 2 plays have moved the ball 50 yards.
Completion to Russell on first down, and then Braganca on another first down play. Who's got this one? That's Lopez. Spins. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up.
No gain. Second down and 10.
Clock running. As we go under 9 minutes left in the game. We do play overtime. The score is tied. Ashland 21, Holliston 21.
Merloni's in, and Lopez coming out. Wonder if he's just a little beat up, injured, you know.
Maybe they're trying to keep him fresh, or has he got a little something?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Straight back, in
A lot
trouble.
of pressure.
Lets it go. It's
Design
complete.
screen.
Merloni inside the 20. Jake Merloni. Oh, and a flag way
Could be a
back.
late hit. Could be a could be a roughing the passer.
That is going to add some yards if it is the roughing the pass. It isn't roughing the passer territory.
And they had a lot of pursuit. What a well-designed play, huh?
Yeah,
He totally fooled them.
exactly what they need.
they-
You know, with the hands to the face. Oh,
wait. Hold on.
he points this way, but it's got to be the other way. Yes, they're taking it all the way to the.
Yeah, that was
They're taking it to the inside the 10. They're taking it to the 9-yard line.
So Jake Merloni with his first reception of the day, and what a doozy.
Jake seeing some open field for the first time, and he knew what to do.
And then we tack on another 10 yards, half the distance, and it's first and
Now,
I think it's first and 10 on like the
Braganca
10 and a
subbed
quarter.
back in. Braganca's in the
Yes.
backfield alongside of Dominic Kavanaugh. Dom wants to pass.
To Russell.
Back door. Oh, it hit the ground. Their favorite play.
Yeah, and he had
And he
it
just
too,
babied
didn't
it a little, yeah.
Because Russell's been getting that separation
Oh.
the whole time on that. And
All he does is he turns his body and creates the.
Yeah.
You can't get to the ball. And, you know, it's a good size body for a smaller defender. See if they come back to it. I don't know. The defender, Gary, couldn't be any closer. They go with the running play. Braganca breaks the tackle. He didn't get in.
It's a first down, though. It's a first and goal at the half-yard line.
Can't be.
Well, maybe not.
Yes.
They called it a touchdown.
There it is. I don't get that, Rob.
I think it was a first down. They were.
Yeah, it was, but he spotted the ball inside the 10. They must have.
I think it was
yeah,
just outside.
Yeah, must have been.
It's tough with the shadows and
Yeah.
everything, but. And usually it doesn't matter. You got a half a yard.
I never thought they could get a first down.
Agostinelli.
An important extra point.
Very important.
Snap back ball down. It's up. It's good. Andre Agostinelli comes through again.
And just like that, Ashland is back on top.
8:10 left to go in the game.
And another $50.
How long did
Jake
that
King.
drive take? When did we take over that ball?
It's only
Just
a couple
about
minutes,
just
maybe.
about 12 minutes, right? We had 4 minutes. Yeah. We took it off the start. We took the ball. No.
No.
They had the ball to start the fourth period, and we intercepted on about the second or third play. So that was about a 3-minute drive.
Who ran the ball in? I don't even know who they gave
It
it
was a
to.
quarterback sneak.
Did he give it?
Kavanaugh.
Okay, thank you.
And they rushed the play. That's why we weren't even ready. I was looking at the yard marker.
They didn't want them
Yeah.
to be able to think
Yeah.
about it.
28 for Ashland, 21 for Holliston. The Tri-Valley League Championship game at Bill Cunis Field.
See how they do with this tough sun.
Hard ground
Oh,
ball.
nice bounce.
Ooh, takes a soft hop at the 30, across the 35. Look out! They run him out of bounds. But he's in Ashland territory. Holliston starts with good field position with about 8 minutes left to play. Another test for the Clocker defense. Coming right up. They mark it at the 48, and that's where they'll start.
Ball spotted on the 48.
And if you're just tuning in, it was 14-7 Ashland at halftime. And they marched right down, made it 21-7. A couple quick scores by Holliston tied it up. And it looked like they were going to go ahead and turnover on an interception. And Ashland Clockers drove all the way down.
Grover with the big play, the big interception. He's still got it. He wants to throw.
Good pursuit.
He tosses it short. It's complete. Knocked out of bounds by Kavanaugh. It's a short gain, but better than a loss. I guess you have to say if you're Holliston. 2nd and 6 coming up. No hesitation on the Panthers. They're ready to go. Straight back. Now he wants to run. Avanitis cut down.
Oh, we got a flag in the backfield, usually where there's holding.
Wow, there was no one there to hold. What happened? He didn't have the first down, but he was pretty close. It is holding. 10 yards against the Panthers. Two big penalties. You know, you have to say the last penalty they had on offense, which was a block in the back, I guess.
Yeah, something illegal.
You know, that
block,
made the
5 yards.
interception possible in many ways.
It did. And if there's one aspect that's really gone in Clocker's favor, it's been the penalties. Holliston has shot themselves in the foot several times.
17. Straight back. He lets it go in the right. He underthrew that one.
Just a bad pass.
Connor Mulvaney, the intended receiver, I don't know if that's the first time they've thrown at him today. Mulvaney is the place kicker, but he's in there, and they're throwing to him. And Topher Ryan's in there, number 2, also.
Just a side note here. It's 3rd and 17. Remember, pass interference is not an automatic first down. So
Yeah, it's not the play it once was in many ways.
15-yard penalty will not give him a first down.
Let's see what they do. Straight back. He's
Plenty
got a
of
pass.
time,
He doesn't
plenty of
want
time.
to, but he's
Oh,
got to.
not anymore.
Oh, look at him go. He lets it go. Long. Incomplete. Looking for Gary.
Iannarelli. Andrew Iannarelli with a pursuit of Arvanitis. Forced him to throw it away.
When Andrew's coming down on you, you got to get rid of that ball. And good pass defense by Ashland also that caused Avanitis to hold that longer than he wanted to.
Yeah.
And for the first time today, they're in deep punt formation.
Number 2, that's Topher Ryan, their punter.
It's a good snap. High,
Not
short.
much of a punt. Get away.
Oh, an
and it
Ashland
takes a-
bounce.
Yeah.
Clockers are going to start on their own 41-yard line.
Net of 15 yards on that punt.
Yeah, 15 in the air, but from the line of scrimmage, no, yeah, 15, yeah. They marked it inside the 40s for some reason.
The ebbs and flows of this game. Unbelievable, huh?
That interception,
Just when they were
it
Just-
flicked the switch. Brandon Grover, the play of the game thus far, but there's plenty of football left. We got 6:52 to go. Clockers with a 7-point lead.
And now Jake Merloni's lined up in the backfield after that invigorating pass play. And it's Merloni.
Trying to get outside, cuts in for a couple. They drive him back.
Jake Maloney with the carry. Good for about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
One of the Clockers blocked 2 of the Holliston Panthers. Made those 3 yards.
Yeah, so
Available.
Jake at least had a chance.
Now we got Eddie Braganca. They're using everybody in the backfield today.
Straight back, flings it. It's Russell. Dragged down, but it's a first down.
10 yards.
First down.
It's almost effortless. He just runs there, turns around, and he's just,
Panthers got to come up with a new defense on Kevin Russell.
just
Staying behind him and tackling him after he catches the ball is not doing them
it's
any
almost
good.
like they haven't used him much all year because they were saving him for this game. They didn't want the
Maybe it's time for the.
Holliston play call.
Is it time
to
for
be
the
looking
pump
for.
fake? And then go long?
Yeah, whatever they're doing, they got to keep on doing. I'm sure McKay will work something in there.
He's got it himself up the middle. Ooh, gets stood up and knocked back.
Come on.
Dominic, proud to show that he still has the football.
Coaches in the crowd trying to
Yeah.
get the refs to call a penalty there for some aggressive tackling after the whistle.
We're going under 5 minutes. Both teams with all of their timeouts. Rob, does that
I believe
jive
so.
with what you've seen so far?
It's the one stat I just haven't been able to stay
No,
up on.
no. And we were spoiled, I think, our first game.
Exactly, that's what
scoreboard
happened. I
did
had
it
it
for us,
already.
yeah.
I had the things to check off. I keep forgetting. 2nd and 8 as we tick under 5 minutes.
Full house backfield,
Yeah.
up the middle,
That was interesting.
nothing doing. Oh, and he's still got a couple of tough yards, but actually just a little more. Yeah.
Braganca.
3rd and long coming out, and now Holliston's going to start using timeouts because they've seen the clock go down to 4:29.
One of the things one of the
This is a good spot
parents
for a
told me
timeout.
is Kylie's known for riding the refs
Yeah.
constantly
Oh, yeah.
during the game. But I'll tell you what, McKay is not to be denied today.
That's right.
He's right on them just as much as anybody.
Good timeout by Holliston because now the Clockers are in what looks like a passing situation. If they can stop this play in some fashion, the clock is going to stop again if it's incomplete or out of bounds.
There's no doubt
Is this
that
this
McKay
is probably a punting situation if they don't get the first down here, unless it's an inch, right?
Yeah,
How do you see that?
even a few yards. I don't think McKay wants to put the ball in their hands.
Yep.
And whether Holliston has to go 80 yards or 60 yards, it's not a huge difference
All right. So we'll see what develops. This is a 3rd down play.
3rd and 8. They've had
We're
a few of
looking
those
ahead
today.
to 4th, but 3rd and 8 is coming up. Kavanaugh from the shotgun, 3 wide outs. A man in the slot and a running back. He's straight back. He's got protection. He rolls. He can't let it go. Now he does. It's complete. Oh, no. He calls it out of bounds. Wow.
Ball is called out of bounds. It'll be
Tough
first down and
call.
7.
Pass
Brian
intended for
Guess.
Latessa. Tried
Oh.
to.
So it'll be
Was it
first down
Latessa?
Yeah, I tried to
He
drag
He made
his
a
feet.
point to put the tip. He made a point of tiptoeing.
I was just watching his feet, and,
Yeah.
and I think it was the right call.
Jeez, he made a point
Unfortunately.
of trying to tiptoe. I guess the line is out of bounds, isn't it, Rob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So both of his tootsies were not in bounds. You only have to have one in
Big
bounds.
punt, shaky snap.
Straight up.
See if we can get lucky here.
Oh,
and we
it takes
do.
a good bounce. Inside the 10, no, at the 11.
Punt by Matt Neal.
So the Panthers are going to have to go 89 yards.
Matt
A
Neal
big test for the Clocker defense, 4:09 to go.
Left on the clock.
wasn't pretty, but it was 36 yards net.
Holliston
When I
first
saw
and
that
10.
ball dart towards the end zone, I felt good about that. A very effective punt. Clockers have had 2 punts, both have worked out pretty well. Panthers have a long way to go, but if anybody can do it, they can. Ashland 28, Holliston 21. 4 minutes to play.
Said all along this was the game of the week in all of high school football, Massachusetts. And
Bad
there's a bad snap.
Recovered, loose, recovered, Ashland's got it! First and goal, Clockers inside the 5. Inexplicably, the first bad snap of the game.
Now
We've got an injured
we got an
Clocker.
injury. And I didn't see who ultimately fell on it. There were a couple
It
Clockers.
squirted a little, Rob.
Yeah, and then 2 guys were right there. Somebody got a little bit of an injury in that scrum there. First bad snap of the game.
Yeah, it was a shock. There had been no hint of that the whole game. Adrenaline, perhaps.
Adrenaline or nerves?
Oh, he's hurting. Can't get up. He's in the fetal position.
Yeah, it's hard to say what could have happened there. 'Cause it doesn't look like a leg. Was it an arm? Did he get stepped on?
Referees immediately called to the Ashland sideline for the medical assistance. It's not a great sign for
Looks
the
like-
injury.
Is that number 30, Jake Tolan? Number 33? And he got up pretty quickly once he decided to.
Once he realized he was
Yeah.
still alive,
Yeah.
whew,
Good sportsmanship
scary
by
moment.
both teams. Good sportsmanship by Holliston.
Jake Tolan, the senior, number 33. Instrumental in the fumble recovery that gives Ashland a first and goal at the Panther 2.
With 4:03 remaining.
Who's in the backfield? Looks like, well, I know it's Eddie, but which one? It's Braganca,
It is
21.
their short yardage back. Short-handed that.
Full house backfield. Braganca gets the call, puts his head down, gets to the 1, no further, if that.
And you know, it forces Holliston to actually use a timeout.
Yeah. You'd love to go in on 4th down.
Right, if you could pick, if you could pick
But you
it.
can't
but-
take
right.
that luxury.
51 seconds left.
That's Holliston's second timeout by our very casual count.
Second and goal is expected 2 or 2 and
So
a half.
he did gain about a half a yard.
The sun's setting in the clock town.
On Holliston's Tri-Valley.
October 19th, 2019,
Pursuit.
the championship game for the Tri-Valley League Large Division.
Homecoming weekend. You get
Homecoming
Holliston,
weekend.
you think.
The class president makes the big interception in the 4th period
Just when
on the 2-yard line.
as Holliston was going to go in for their 3rd straight score, and
You
take
can't
the
write
lead.
it better than this. We just need to
the
finish
whole
it off, Rob.
the whole season.
Biggest crowd of the year. Thanksgiving style crowd. Long lines for tickets. Big student section. And a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Okay, it'll be second down and goal from the 2.
Here we go.
Full house backfield again.
Yeah, same personnel.
He gets it again. He tries another area, and did he get in?
Now he's
No,
got
he
him
didn't.
down at the 1 foot.
Wow.
1 foot line.
The Clockers thought they were in, but now it's 3rd down.
And another timeout on the field.
That's it for Holliston's timeouts. When they get the ball back, they'll be operating without any timeouts.
This team is
3:38 to go.
This team is on a mission this year. Team is on a mission.
We lost 5 seconds. They're going to make it 3:43 to go in the game.
And, talked about Jake's team, which was not obviously, the charity in honor of my son.
The legendary Jake Silver.
And
made it all the way to the Super Bowl last year, Rob.
Yeah.
I was so proud of him.
We also want to recognize PJ Ferrier's family is here today.
PJ, another Ashland High School football player
Yeah.
who died very young.
In December, Jake in February. And those are the 2 extra players.
Who's in there? Same lineup.
Yeah.
Clock did not.
Oh, it's 34.3, I think. Or, yeah, they have the clock wrong. I guess it's showing. So we got to get the clock right.
It's a matter of a decimal point.
Yes.
Rob. There we go.
All right.
Must have been an Ashland guy who tried to make it 34 seconds left in the game instead of 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
So ball security, obviously huge at this point. Because I think if they don't go in, they would try and kick a field goal, being it about as long as an extra point at this point. So let's see what happens.
It's a quarterback
That
sneak.
pile's moving.
Touchdown! Dominic Kavanaugh, his second rushing touchdown of the game. To go with 3 touchdown passes.
So we got 3 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, 2 touchdown
2 touchdown passes. Yeah, Braganca ran one in.
The lead balloons to 34-21, and a very important extra point coming up by Andrea Gastinelli. Snapback ball down. It's up. It's good. Timeout on the field. Ashland 35, Holliston 21. Well, we're going to see some passes. Holliston with no timeouts.
I think we'll see a little bit of everything. I mean,
3.5 minutes to get 2 touchdowns.
As the sun sets, the sun is shining on the Ashland squad, and the Holliston squad is in the shade.
Now, this kickoff
poetic.
very important. We know the Panthers are capable of taking one to the house. They've already done it here this afternoon at Cunis Field. Important for Coach McKay and his fantastic crew to keep his team focused.
Like I said,
game is not over.
When they write the movie script, this game will be as big as any in this season.
From the 40, Augustinelli checks his team. Hard ground ball.
Nice one.
Bounced once, picked up easily. Now he goes outside. Now he goes sideline. Jeez, he never did go out of bounds.
Around the 50, I think they were blowing the whistle. Yeah, 49.
Oh, he did go out. They let him go quite a bit. So, was it just in Ashland territory? 1st and 10, Holliston.
The ball will be spotted 1st and 10.
You need 2 scores. Look for a hook and ladder here somewhere along the line.
I was thinking that as well.
Avanice likes to run the ball, but he may have to rely on his passing. And that last interception is on his mind as well.
And the last snap as well.
Rolls, rolls, rolls. Lets it go. No chance for anyone. 2nd down.
Incomplete from Avanitis. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Can't say enough about the secondary today, huh?
Fantastic.
That's been one of their Achilles heels all year, and they have just, because he's had time to throw.
Yes.
He's had time, and
yes,
just
we've
the
had
coverage has been
some rushes, but on them for most of the game, he's had time.
And more time than Kavanaugh's had.
Now he wants to run. He wants to get out of bounds. We'll give him 5. We'll give him 5. Clock stops. 3:13. And a 3rd down play coming up. I don't know. I don't know about that play, Rob. I guess
on whose end?
On the Holliston end. I guess they figure they got to get a 1st down, and they're not going to get a touchdown on every play. But
yeah, it would have been nice to keep them in bounds, but that's okay. We'll take it.
Putting themselves in a potential 4th down situation, and they get away with that with an inbound pass that keeps the clock running.
And McKay's not going to be upset with that. He can't be upset with that. You know, the clock's going to start ticking soon. 5 yards,
under 3 minutes. All by himself. He goes sideline again. Too far this time.
Yeah, that intended for Gimblett.
If he had just come back a little bit, Rob, he could have had an easy 8-yard reception.
Yeah,
if the receiver just come back a little, 1 yard.
But it's the yardage and it's the getting out of bounds too. Ashland will give him the 5-10 yards over the middle. As the shadows lengthen with just, like you said, under 3 minutes to go.
Straight back pressure. He dumps it off. Benson, he's tackled.
By Kavanaugh.
Tackled by Dominic.
Is he out of bounds? Did he get out?
It looks like he did. The clock stopped.
3rd down play coming up.
But a nice job staying home on that one. They tried to use Ashland's little screenplay, huh?
Yeah. But he was tackled immediately. Didn't have a chance really to even break a tackle.
Can't say enough about the Ashland coaching staff and their preparation for this game. Just incredible.
Straight back. This time he's got time. He goes sideline. The gamble doesn't pay off, and it's a first down and out of bounds inside the 15.
Yeah, I didn't see who.
He tried to jump the route a little bit, Rob.
Just tried to tip it away. Yeah. I mean, can't blame him.
And that allowed the receiver to get behind him and get some yards after the catch.
Yep, down to the 15, 2:39 to go. Holliston trailing.
First down.
Need 2 scores.
Avanitis looking end zone now. Rolls. He's in trouble. He goes to the sideline, gets out of bounds.
Yeah.
Quarterback rollout.
Second and long coming up.
54, second down and 6.
Great defense by the Ashland secondary. Yeah. He wanted to go in that end zone so bad. Just couldn't find anyone.
And wisely ran out of bounds.
Smart player, yeah. Clocker said good containment.
Second down and 6.
Avanitis. Sideline. Oh, incomplete. That could have been an interception, maybe. I mean, there wasn't much of a doubt of where that ball was going to be thrown.
Yeah.
Now it's third. Clock is stopped on the interception. 2:28 to go. Holliston without any timeouts. So it's either got to be incomplete or out of bounds or in the end zone for a touchdown to optimize their time management. And remember, they need 2 scores. Avanitis, a little conversation with Tristan Benson. Now they're ready. Straight back. End zone. Incomplete.
He's out of bounds anyway.
4th down. Here's the game.
4th down and 6. At William Tunis Field.
For practical purposes, the Clockers can stop Holliston on this play from getting a first down.
So they're taking out Ryan Dwinells and bringing in Eddie Braganca.
Wow.
Yeah. So they want the
they figure there's
the
not
pursuit.
They figure there's not going to be a running play.
Yeah.
Of course, Eddie can handle himself in any situation.
Yep. Pound for pound, he's as tough as anybody out there. And this is it.
Here we go. Looking for the end zone. Can't find anybody. He's on the run. Did he get it? He's close.
Right at the first down marker.
I think he's a short.
I know. No, they're waving it on.
Oh, no, it's a first down.
What a...
Oh, boy. He just made it. What a play.
It's just a pure athlete, Arvanitis.
Matt Arvanitis.
And he knew where the first down marker was.
And he tiptoed, and he got it
with
an inch to spare. First and goal at the 5. And whistles, whistles, whistles.
Offsides.
Flag on Ashland, the offside.
Interesting.
Whew. Impossible.
So it's a move it 2.5 yards.
Bad. That encourages Holliston to run. Ball's now at the 2. Jeez.
First and goal from the 1.
For the 2.
Let's see what they do if they pass or run. I'm guessing Avanitis will handle it himself. And there he goes. They got containment. He gets around the corner, but they push him back. He lets it go. Touchdown! What a play!
What an athlete, huh?
What a play. The jump pass on the rollout just before he was going to be tackled. And this game is not over. Holliston 35. No, Ashland 35. Holliston 27 with the extra point try coming up.
So Holliston's going to go for 2.
2:10 to go.
Huh. They're going for 2. Okay.
He's over center. Who is that? Is that 5?
Yeah.
It's Gary on the quarterbacking. I think he came in before. Benson gets it.
Tristan Benson in for the 2.
So, 35 for Ashland, 29 for Holliston, 2:10 to go. And I guess the Clockers are going to have to survive an onside kick here and possibly have to get a first down. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Holliston with no
what do they use,
timeouts.
a 40-second clock? They don't have a 2-minute warning, and Holliston doesn't have any timeouts, so it may come down to the onside kick. On a positive note, they don't have to battle the sun.
They'll kick from the 40.
It's at their back, so.
It's got to go 10 yards. We know that. It's got to cross that 50. We saw a successful one by Hamilton Wenham last week
that was
right here
beautiful.
at Cunis Field. Took that nice high bounce
Yeah.
right into the arms of a Hamilton Wenham player. Cannot be advanced if recovered. Here we go. He gets the bounce. Ashland's got it. A good onside attempt by Holliston. Who's the hero?
Evan Ledachevsky.
There he is, number 17. Man, that's a pressure play, and he had it. Big, big catch by Evan Ledachevsky.
Ledachevsky.
Wow.
My daughter's boyfriend.
Clock is running a play.
Braganca.
Eddie Braganca goes outside.
They might have needed just a few seconds before they could.
Clock is running. We're under 2 minutes. 2nd down and 9 coming up. 8 coming up. Clockers would love to get a first down. That would seal the deal. They've got to use every second of this game and play clock.
Do they have security protecting the field?
Let's see. No.
We do have, I did see Officer Frank Mazziello doing the detail. I mentioned Frank's name. Frank is a contributor. He's part of the Cops for Kids with Cancer campaign. He runs in the marathon every year, and the organization gives money to families of kids with cancer. They gave Jake a $5,000 check a couple Februarys ago, and he's been involved with that organization about 10 years. He's probably raised $50,000, $100,000 running the marathon. So, and he's here protecting our Ashland residents every day.
We used to like, at big games like this in my day, we used to like to tear the goalposts down, Rob.
Oh.
But I think it's too difficult now. Of course, in my day, they were wooden sticks stuck in the ground.
Right. In the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, so it's a little different now.
Right.
You need equipment.
Yeah. Leather helmets in those days too, right, Bob?
Yeah, on the days that we wore helmets, yeah. 1:20 to go, 2nd down play coming up. It's not a knee.
It's interesting.
It's a run up the middle for one very tough yard. Ashland's going to run one more play, and then Holliston, as it's stacking up now, Holliston's going to get the ball one last time with very little time left.
And that's enough. Jake Merlone coming into the game here.
Clockers
That
are
is
going to use a
enough.
timeout.
And we're under the 40 seconds, so they don't have to, they can just take the knee. And the game of the week, the game of the season, and probably one of the biggest upsets that you may see at the high school level.
No question,
This-
Holliston favored coming into today's game.
Oh, 3 touchdowns probably. The way they just rolled over everybody. And when we talked about, when they rolled over, they only played their starters the first 2.5 quarters. You know what I mean?
And this is a team and a coach that's used to facing what I will call pretenders. Teams that have an early season success and think they're ready to play Holliston and beat them. And many of those games, as you know, have come down, ended up being 48-0 routs. Now we're in the victory formation. Dom kicks the knee.
What a team effort.
And with 40 seconds left, that clock is going to get drained to 0.
And that's it.
We wish Holliston the best as they head towards the Division 5 playoffs. But for now, it's still Ashland and Clockers with the win. Ashland 35.
The Clockers are the Tri-Valley League champions.
It's Clocker time.
Final score, Ashland 35, Holliston 29. As the boys shake hands at midfield. Very excited bunch of Clockers. And a gallant effort by the Panthers today. But this was Ashland's day. Ashland goes to 6-0 on the season. The Clockers play at Norwood next week. It's a league game, but win or lose, they are the champs.
And this was a total team effort. I know they gave up 29 points, but their defense played outstanding.
And an outstanding game for Ashland. You know, that first half was a statement that carried them through, and they faced a tremendous rush by the Panthers in the second half, where they were flying all over the field, erased a 14-point Ashland lead in the second half in about 5 minutes of third quarter action. And we went into the fourth quarter tied at 21, with the Panthers having the ball at the Ashland 27-yard line after recovering a fumble. And after a bad block penalty against Holliston, which still gave them a first and goal at about the 15, Brandon Grover stepped in front of a pass by Matt Avanitis, and the Clockers took that ball from the 2-yard line and drove for the second time today 98 yards for a touchdown.
Off a turnover.
And that was a big, I don't know who caused that fumble in the first half, but that was huge as well. It's not possible for us to see that from our vantage point high above Cunis Field.
I'm going to head down to the field. I'm going to
go ahead,
give my
Rod.
congratulations to the team.
Quick stats today. Kavanaugh 16 for 22 for 250 yards, ran for 2 touchdowns, and passed for 1. And the other touchdown was Eddie Brianca on a short run on a 3rd down and goal play, a big play. And the other touchdown goes to Kevin Russell in the end zone on a pass from Dominic Kavanaugh. Great defense, great work by the secondary. And the Clockers remain unbeaten in what's shaping up to be a memorable season here in the Clock Town. So the final score for the final time is Ashland 35 and Holliston 29. The Clockers Tri-Valley League champions with this win today. And we've got to thank our great crew which includes Connor Donovan and Todd Carter, who produced and directed this afternoon's action. And our camera crew, Jack Emberley, Nick Cunningham, Mackie Kotob, and our sponsors, 126 Self-Service and the Ashland Pet Concierge. These are the people who've been with us all season that make these games possible for you to see live, and also later on the Ashland cable television channels. Many times they'll be repeated. Check our listings, check our website so you know when you can see this game again. Thanks to all involved. My partner, Rob Silver. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com.
Hi, I'm Carolyn McGee, and I created Ashland Pet Concierge in 2006. We have provided exceptional and personalized pet care peace of mind to thousands of clients. We provide dog walking, pet sitting, pet psychic sessions, energy healing, and holistic products. Our staff are fully trained, insured, bonded, CORI checked, and certified in pet CPR and first aid. The office manager, Sue Merloni, guarantees your pet care instructions are accurate, detailed, and that all visits are timely. Our online portal ensures a high level of service to our clients with a photo message sent to you after each visit. Thank you for your trust in Ashland Pet Concierge. To set up care for your pet, visit the website below or call 857-205-1950.
Hi, I'm Rob Silver with Hallie Silver here in the WACA studios to tell you about a new Kicks Against Cancer campaign that runs during all of the Ashland and Clocker football home games this season as they continue their pursuit of a Super Bowl title. Fireflies of Marlboro has generously pledged to donate $25 for every Clocker touchdown and another $25 for the extra point or made conversion. Any field goals will be worth $50. All monies raised will go to Jake's Team charity.
My brother Jake passed away in February of this year and was passionate about his Clocker football family, Fireflies Barbecue, and continuing to help fund childhood cancer research.
Hallie, tell us a little bit about Jake's Team.
There's two main parts of the charity, funding childhood cancer research and helping the families affected by cancer through programs such as Silver Siblings and Kim's Cases. So if you'd like to join the campaign, you can email your name and pledge amount to jakesteam@yahoo.com or go to jakes-team.com and make a one-time donation.
So to the Ashland and Clocker team, remember, if you're leading 35-0 and it's first and goal with less than a minute to play, don't worry about running up the score. It won't be considered poor sportsmanship. It will be helping to cure cancer. And thanks again to Fireflies of Marlboro.